Now you're all discombobulated. It's my fault.
Nope. You're wrong.
Janet is glitching, and whose fault is it? Let's break down this week's episode of The Good Place titled Janet and Michael. What's up, you lovely people? Lisa here, back again with another Good Place recap. So where we left off last episode, Janet was glitching, which was causing things like earthquakes around the town, but just why was she glitching? Well, I gotta give a shout out to Elizabeth Yanez, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, and Absolute Nonsense, who pretty much guessed right on the nose. Janet is in Michael's office and he's still trying to figure out just what's going on with her, so she suggests that he runs a full diagnostic on her. When Vicky comes in to ask what's going on with the earthquake, Janet actually lies to tell her that she was eating frozen yogurt when she wasn't supposed to be, and as she lies, another earthquake happens. Michael convinces Vicky he has everything under control and just tells her to go torture poor Chidi. Michael starts running all the tests on Janet and he comes across something in the manual about her processing or disseminating information that is incompatible with objective truth. Michael immediately thinks that he is the one causing Janet to glitch because he's been lying to her ever since they first met. Now in this episode we also get some nice flashbacks of Michael and Janet's relationship, like when he stole her from the good place and when he convinced Sean that he needed her. Janet ends up telling Michael he's actually wrong because if the glitches were from him lying, they would have been happening all along, not just starting right now. Janet sure is a smart one. Tahani and Jason then come into Michael's office because they've been looking for Janet. Tahani ends up telling Michael she's sleeping with Jason, and when they go to leave, Janet says she'd be happy to get Jason a gift for Tahani, and another glitch happens. Michael then puts on his thinking cap and eventually figures out that after 802 reboots, Janet has gained the ability to lie. He also points out that ding ding ding, those 2 subscribers that watched, that she is in love with Jason. Now even though Janet doesn't actually remember bonding and marrying Jason, somehow deep inside she is still in love with him. Michael asks her when the first glitch happened.
When I said I was happy to give Jason and Tahani couples therapy.
And the second glitch?
When I said I was happy to see them embracing.
And the third glitch, the earthquake.
When I said I was happy that I'd helped improve their relationship. Oh.
Janet now finally understands, and since Janet's get more sophisticated with each reboot, when she fell for Jason, it ended up being like a mutation that was amplified with each reboot. So now, what is the solution here? Well, Janet wants Michael to initiate the self-destruct and turn her into a little high in potassium marble. Michael just keeps putting it off, saying he can't, and he ends up realizing something. He can't do it because Janet is his friend, his oldest and dearest friend.
Look at us. Couple old pals. Trying to make our way in this crazy world that I built. 2 peas in a pod. One of whom needs to kill the other one immediately.
I have to say I was actually expecting Michael to say he was in love with Janet, but instead he goes with the friend route. Janet still thinks Michael needs to kill her, so Michael suggests that instead she goes and talks to the most problematic human they know, since the problem is emotional and that's a human problem. Janet ends up seeking advice from Eleanor, who basically tells her she's awesome and she needs to just get another dude, or rather, as Janet summarizes the advice,
Eleanor told me that instead of being sad, I should go get it, girl. So I'm going to go get it, girl.
Get what?
Unclear. Look at everything just to be safe.
Janet says that she should be able to avoid glitching by watching what she says about Jason and Tahani, and then she decides to go get some me time in the void. And when she comes back, she's not alone. She's with a guy named Derek, and not just any guy. She ended up creating herself a rebound boyfriend who was just as dumb as Jason. Yeah, after 800 reboots, Janet has not only learned how to lie, she's also learned how to create people. I'm assuming he's a person, right? Or create something. Alright, so now we know the root of Janet's glitching, but will she be able to not lie and watch what she says around Jason and Tahani? I'm kind of guessing no, because she's becoming more human in a sense, and that's just hard for humans to do in general. And Janet's new dumb boyfriend, he's definitely going to raise some suspicions if Vicky ever sees him. Things are just going to end up getting crazier and crazier in this bad place, and they're going to be harder to hide from Vicky. Now, according to the synopsis for the next episode, titled Derek, Janet creates a big problem for Michael, which I'm guessing is Derek, obviously. Eleanor lets Chidi in on a secret, which I'm going to go ahead and guess is that Tahani is sleeping with Jason, and Jason puts Tahani in a difficult position. So now, the bad place is really just starting to become more like the regular world, I feel like. We have relationship problems, friendship problems, and things are just escalating. Now it's time for you to hit the comments and let me know what you think about this latest Janet revelation, and if you think the gang will be able to hide everything from Vicky. How long do you think that will last? After that, you can check out more of my TV recaps right over here, and be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any new recaps. I'm Lisa, thanks so much for watching.